There we go. We're here. Yay. Okay. Potion craft. Part 6 of strong single ingredient type recipes in water. Yeah, it took me a second to figure out what I was saying there. But, yeah, anyway. Let's get started. And let me just go into the stream manager, so if anyone comments or chats, well, I don't know the correct verbiage for that, but if anyone's here, then I'll see you. As long as I remember to check it, which I will. Probably, hopefully, maybe. Okay, so last thing we did, we started getting into the more complicated recipes, and by that I mean not very complicated, but oh well. I think the last one we did was dexterity. That feels right. Does that feel right to you guys? I was really hoping that was correct, but it doesn't. It doesn't look like we did dexterity. Oh, hey, yay! We did. Did we finish dexterity? Yeah, we did, because we did rainbow caps, and rainbow caps are always last, almost always. I should probably mute that. Sorry for the notifications. Hopefully this... Okay. Sorry. Had to mute a Discord. Okay, so if we did dexterity, then I guess it depends on whether we count magical vision as a second tier effect, or... Sorry, I shouldn't use tiers since there are potion tiers. A second ring effect, or if it's a third ring effect. I want to call it a third ring effect, just because of this little part, the walls surrounding it. And I would count this as the third ring effect, so I think that's fair. So yeah, so even though magical vision is pretty easy to get to in some ways, we're going to count it as third ring. So we're not going to do that today. Instead, we're going to... Did I already do lightning? I feel like I did lightning. I did one lightning, I know that. Yeah, we did it with these, the parasols. Okay. So, let's do this. We are going to do lightning first. Yeah, okay. First with the arcane crystals. Surely that's possible, right? It doesn't seem like it is, though. I bet, though, I could get to this portal. Get to this one. Then use the path in water to get to this one. Then up here. But the water would bring me straight down, so it wouldn't work to get me to this one, I don't think. And I don't think there's a way... This music is a little aggressive, I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna need to take a backseat right now. Okay. Oh wait, maybe I just... Oh right, it doesn't apply. I don't feel like that changed anything. We're just gonna tune the sound down. Okay. Yeah. I don't have high hopes for this one. It looks like it travels at a 45-degree angle. I think that's a 45-degree angle. I was so bad at math. Okay. So it's not looking promising. I think we forget about this one. Maybe. Because it's not looking good. Okay. This one's not going to work in my professional, or my unprofessional opinion. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about that, and I'll do it in the next video. Or I'll do the thing I did for the last thing. I'll make a mini video correcting it. Okay. Now this one, oopsies. How many times? I need like a counter of how many times I've done that. This one we will have better luck on, I'm pretty sure. Oh, hey, that would be smart if I stopped doing that. Yeah, let's reset. Okay, and let's just grind to the highest point without the rightward direction. And let's do that again. And first, let's just get rid of this tail here. And see how that treats us. We might still need to go around. Maybe I should have just done to here and not worried about this part as much and used more ingredients. I think to make it this way, I'll have to do that. Okay, I think that's where it starts to go off a bit. The problem is I still don't know that that will work because we have this part up here. Yeah, it's not looking so good. So, sorry to restart it again. But we are going to go for the whirlpool and try to get around. I didn't realize lightning would be difficult to achieve with single ingredient types. But so far, we are not doing so well with ingredients. Okay, let's get to the whirlpools and see what happens. Okay. This one might not be any good either because of the direction of the water. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't really work very well. I was just thinking that I could use water to bring myself this way, but I forgot that it's a like 45-degree angle almost. Okay. Let's just try it. See what happens. I wouldn't want any of that, so let's try this. Okay, we try again. I used too much. Okay. We will do this. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals and not a lot of Potion Craft, so I'm out of practice. But that's okay. 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 I'm gonna try to get up to that second whirlpool, because if we can touch that whirlpool, then we're fine. But it's looking not so good for that plan. Yeah, that's not so good. Not so good at all. My only hope is that looks like it's a little bit just barely to the left of the potion bottle, or maybe it's just directly on the potion bottle. I can't really tell. Okay, so if I go to the furthest right point, then hopefully that'll... No, this is not looking so good for lightning. What if I just die here? That's it. That counts, right? No, it does not. Okay, we tried. Looks like this will not work for lightning. Shocker. Okay, but what about trusty, of course, you know, witch mushroom. Of course that one will work, right? Right? Let's try, because we're going to have this very same issue. Let's try just cutting that part off entirely. I don't know how much of that we should delete, but I think we should just go for all of it, right? Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Because if we get to this, we're going to have to go through here, because this one does not have... Oops, not that one. That one might work for that plan. This one does not have... It doesn't have enough. It doesn't have enough. Okay. This is not looking so good for the witch mushroom. Wow, I didn't know lightning was so difficult to get to. Maybe I can use water to get to like here and then. We'll see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Not looking so hot, I'll admit. I vote no for this one. Yeah, I don't see it working out well for us. But we tried, and that's the important thing. This might be a quick one, the video, because nothing seems to... Oh, wait. This one. This one will work. Of this, I am sure. Okay, I may as well just do this one, because I do need to get that direction, and then I can focus on the... Oh, wait, of course this one will work. It's literally a lightning bolt. That's cool how they did that. I never noticed until now. Oh, and I don't even need to do anything crazy. Oh my gosh, wait, this one will just get it. That's amazing. Oh my goodness gracious, it happened again. Okay. Yeah, you should be able to do this in just those ingredients, I'm pretty sure, because once you get to the whirlpool... I wonder if that was intentionally done so it would teach us to use whirlpools creatively. Like, think in whirlpools. Portal reference. Like, barely a portal reference, but I think it should count. Honorable mention. Okay. Oh. Okay, so what we're gonna... Ooh, that was not what I meant to do. At least not that much. Okay, what we're gonna do is shorten the path, because it has a very rightward tilt. And that should hopefully be good. I only have 6 recipes left. Okay, there you go. Strong potion of lightning, single ingredient type recipe, 3 ingredients total using thunder thistle in the water map. There you go. Our first successful one, excluding the foggy carousel. Oh, this one should work slowly but surely, other than that part right there, but we have a solution to that, okay? Trust, trust. The solution is remove a little bit of the path, and there you go. Right as rain. Okay. We just are gonna take... Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, that one's gonna be a little uncomfortable, but that's okay. Yeah, I forgot the part where as I get higher up, I'm gonna run into death fields more and more. So maybe the solution is to not go this way and instead to go this way, because this one will work for this one. Of this I am sure. Sorry, I keep making a Boy Meets World reference, but I don't know how many people have actually watched that, so... Anyway. Yeah, I think we should do that. Which means, let's start over. And if someone finds a way to do it this way, tell me about it in the comments. And I'll be very grateful that you did it so I don't have to. Yeah, this one's good, because we'll need to move a little to the left so we don't hit this. Okay, that should be good, right? Perfect. Okay, and we're gonna do that again. Oh. Wonder how important that will be. I guess there's one way to find out. I wonder if we'll survive this. We're not gonna go through it. We're just gonna... Actually, no matter what, we'll need to go through it, because... Oh, wait. Oh, perfect. The whirlwind goes in that direction. Okay, now that I know that, that is very good to know. And what I'm gonna do now is I probably won't make it to that one, which means I shouldn't grind that one all that way. Let's just do that. That should be fine. Okay, now that I know that, I'm going to stop sooner. As soon as I get red, I'll stop, and I'll use the portal to get me out of that danger. Okay, see? Now I have more health, and I'll be able to make it out. And I think I should make it through here without being on the outer rim of the portal. So I'm going to use some water to pretend that didn't happen. See, it's fine. Nothing happened. I'm going to get to the outer edge of that whirlpool so that I have more opportunities here to get to the path. Okay. And we're going to do that here too. This one, it's more important that you stay within the range of the portal, so I'm going to be more cautious this time about that. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, good enough. And now, well, I mean, if we could make it to this one without the dying part, or sorry, without having to use another ingredient, not the dying part. The dying part is not an issue. We won't die here. But if we could make it to that one without needing another ingredient, this would be enough to get us to lightning. Maybe I should have... Yes! Okay, let's go. Okay, now you just need to line it up here. This is the less fun part. Okay, that should be fine, right? With the bonus of surviving. Yay, we did it! I'm so bad at lining those up, so I'm glad it worked out, even if we're a little bit off. Okay, so there you have it. A strong potion of lightning, single ingredient type recipe, 3 ingredients total using Mageberry in the water map. And you go around using the portals. Okay. And then we have Shadow Chanterelle. And Shadow Chanterelle is a beautiful, beautiful mushroom? Yeah, mushroom. Because this one should work quite well for this, I believe. Yep, there you go. Man, this one really likes 3 ingredient recipes. Because I think that will make it. Okay. Do not use water to get yourself back to the center on this one because... I mean, like, right at the start. Because then you will hit this if you did it. Anyway. If you ground the ingredients like I did, then you will be in trouble. Okay, hopefully we're good here. Sweet. Okay. Might have to use water here. Yep. Prefer to overshoot than undershoot, because then, at least when I have the water this way, because then I have a chance, even if I misalign it or like don't guess completely correctly about where I'm supposed to go. I can use water to get back. But if I had gone under, then I wouldn't be able to use water to get me back here. And I don't know, they don't have anti-gravity or whatever you would need to go that direction. So anyway, moving on. Strong potion of lightning, single ingredient type recipe, 3 ingredients total using Shadow Chanterelle in the water map. Next, we have Dream Beats. Dream Beats, yeah. That is gonna be interesting. Very interesting. So, for this to work, we would definitely need it to not have path there. This could work. I'm just trying to think about where that path will go. And it'll be like, okay, if I grind that far, it won't work, I don't think. I think we'll run into something. But if I go here, that has a chance of working. I'd be too low, though. I need to be higher than that. I think that should be okay. Okay, we're going to save here and test out different ones. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, right. I didn't need to do that. I just need to check here. Oh my gosh, it works. Amazing. Okay. And hopefully we don't die at that point. And yay, we didn't. I wonder if I could even make it better by using water. But no, this seems like a good setup. I'm not going to risk it by... Oops. And you want to be careful there because you want as much path as possible usually in these kinds of situations. It really likes 3 ingredient recipes. I don't know why, but it does. Lightning's pretty cool. Okay, that's definitely over where I want to be. It's not like it's overextending. No, that's not right. That's Marvel Rivals. Okay, it's I overshot it, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. There we go. Strong potion of lightning, single ingredient type recipe, 3 ingredients total using dream beets in the water map. Next we have... Why? No. No. No water balloons. No. Thank goodness. No, we are not using feather bloom in this video. For that effect, at least. This one doesn't go high enough to get us to lightning. Cloud crystals... they don't move us to the right enough, but that could be a good thing. Because we'll get more height as we're moving to the right, which is better for higher angles, right? I'm worried we'll get too high with this one though, so we're gonna not do that just yet. We're gonna go there to the furthest right point, and then see how... Oh, already not going too well. I shouldn't have gone up here maybe, but even then, I don't think it would have gone very well. We can use water though, so let's try that. Still not feeling confident in this plan, but I think I'll survive that. Will I survive? Oh, and there you have it. Not looking so good. But you could probably... No, I don't think this will work very well. You could probably do it though, in the right situation. Like if you went here and then used it to get all the way up here and then did like this and this and used water and kept moving to the right. I don't know if how well that would work, but it does seem like it's possible. I just don't want to be the one to discover if it is or not. Okay. Let's first see if we'll survive this. Okay, we did. Oh my gosh, no! Why? That was... Bro. Okay. You know what? No. We're fine. This was on purpose. Totally on purpose. So I could move to the right there. Yeah. Okay. Don't do that in the future. In case you really wanted to find out if that was smart, it's not. Okay, so theoretically, it might be possible, but I still think you would hit this before you got to here. And if you tried to use water here, it might put you in a loop of using water using ingredient, and you'd stay in the same limbo space for the entire time. So I don't know. Someone might be able to figure it out though, so let me know if you do. This one is not going to go very well. And there are no whirlpools here. I don't think it goes far enough to the right. I think we'd have the same problem as we had with the cloud crystal. Yeah, cloud crystal. Frost sapphire, same issue. Similar issue. It doesn't have enough upward movement. This doesn't have enough rightward movement. We've already done this with the foggy parasol. So refer to my first video or second video to see what that looks like. Maybe I'll put a link or something. There are chapters, so in the first video, at least. So that should help with making it smoother, faster, or whatever. This one could work. Yeah, I think this one will work. And I'll probably go straight. Oh wait, no, there is some benefit to going this way because there's slightly better height up here. Okay, let's try this. And we'll just do that every time. Okay. As long as I stay on this side, I should be fine because this will bring me back about that amount. Oh, but maybe not that far. There. Okay, and then from now on, I'll just do this. Okay, and on this one, well, let's get there first and then see what we're working with. Zoom, 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 zoom. I'm hoping the sound effect. Oh shoot, sound effects make it go faster, but it's really just not having that effect, unfortunately. Okay. Let's do that. And let's save our recipe. Yeah, I don't think we're making it in 3 today. Let's get a little bit higher up if we can. And let's just put another one in. That should be good. Okay. So we're at 14 water caps right now, but that should be enough. And we have a little bit extra line to go if we undershot it, which we did. Oh wait, we're at 3. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so that works. 14 water caps, single ingredient type, strong potion of lightning, single ingredient type recipe, 14 ingredients total using water cap in the water map. Cold leaf will definitely not work, thank goodness. Oh, Kraken mushroom. Interesting idea. Has a lot of movement to the right. Let's see if we could make it work. Let's first get rid of that part and just, do that. It's seeming like it's going a little bit further to the right than I would like. I don't think we're gonna have much luck with this one. But we could go through here if it lets us. Not that far. I don't want to miss those either, though. It's very possible that we could just miss the portals. Okay, let's zoom in. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Looking a little rough for... Yeah, not loving this part. Because that looks a little bit like dying to me. But maybe... Let's try this first. Okay, so we want to move to the right. I think this will be the furthest right we can get without adding too much height. So I guess let's add this in. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that should be good. Oh, I could have used that. Wait, did I save it? No. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's use the water to see if we can survive. Ooh, it might. It might just be possible. I don't know that I can survive that though. That looks a bit like death to me. Oh, but that does bring me up a bit. Okay. I'm starting to see the vision here. And then we can actually do this thing that I was thinking, oh, I should have done that. Okay. Oh, I need to delete some recipes quickly. Erase recipe. Yes. So many recipes. Why? Okay. There we go. Okay. I want to use a little bit more water, I think. Okay. I don't know that I'll survive that one either. Let's go for it. Oh my gosh, and we didn't even need that. You guys were so good. That being said, this one isn't... I'm not sure that it's what I need now. But maybe. You never know. Okay, so for this... Oh, sorry. For this one, if that is enough to get to this, then this is what I want. Because I want... Actually, I'd even want this. So that I can go to the left. Right? But I don't know that it is enough to get there, so we're going to save the recipe and then try it. And what we're also going to do is go over here first so that I can eat this path. And that will be a good thing to do. Yeah, okay. We're going to get to the edge of this portal. We're not going to care too much about if we're at the very edge yet because we're going to do it again up here. Okay. It's good enough. Let's try going through now. Okay, this is good so far. And I don't need any of this, so I can just go now. I need to get rid of all of this. Oh. Okay. We want to go to the edge again. We have to be really careful with this though because we don't have any to get us back to where we want. Like in the portal if we... That was close. Okay. I'm gonna just go to that one. That gets us exactly where we want to go except for the death field part, but that's fine. Yeah, if we go there, that's good. And we should be safe, and the portal can get us to line up with this. And if we undershoot it, we should also be fine because we have this little path right here. So let's go for it. Although if we undershoot it, we do run the danger of running into this death field right here. But since it's so close, you should be able to avoid it pretty easily, I'd guess. Okay. That's definitely... Oh, no. That's not what we want. So we're going to go around again. Hey, free books. Okay. We're going to use some water. just use a little bit more heat. And then I think I can make it through this part. So I'm just going to do that and use the path too. Oh, perfect. I'm glad I didn't go any further because that would have been bad. Okay. Okay, there you go. Strong potion of whatchamacallit? Lightning. That scared me. Okay. Also, this is why you shouldn't try to be a perfectionist about these. I say as I continue trying to be a perfectionist about the outline, because you could just add a little bit too much water. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there even though it's still a little off because I don't want to risk it and have to redo that all. Okay, because, yeah, you could mess it up and have to repeat the video. Anyway. So you can do it with Kraken Mushroom. That's pretty cool. Strong potion of lightning, single ingredient type recipe, 8 ingredients total using Kraken Mushroom in the water map. Next we have these. An interesting idea to be sure. Potentially possible. Theoretically possible. I hate how quickly it grinds on these diagonals. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I think we'd have the same approach that we used for the lightning one, where we went through here, but because I don't know that it'll work as well, we might have to go around if it's possible. But if we do have to go around, then unfortunately it's not possible because we don't have any leftward movement. So let's just hope and pray that this works. And I can already tell it's not going to, but I have to prove it or else I'll feel like a fraud. And at this point we see that we are below the portal and yet still only right here, which would mean that we are traveling at this angle, roughly speaking, and we would run into the death field. Alas, we cannot use ice fruit for this potion. Again, if you think I'm wrong, please explain how you would do it in the comments because I have no idea how that would work. And I would be very grateful to learn how it could be possible. Okay, now for this one. This would get me a lot of height if I just went all the way up here and then used another one to get through here, to get to here, and then used you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So we're going to try that. We are going to try that today and see what happens. First I want to see... Oh. Okay. Change of plans. We are not going to do this. At least, not like that. Okay. Maybe there's still a way to do this. Okay. Hear me out. We start over and we do something a little silly goofy. Okay. Hear me out, hear me out. We want rightward movement, right? So, what if... Okay, first of all, I need to go to the right. That's important. I don't know how far to the right. We're going to try this one. And see how that goes. Now. Oh, a little too far to the right, perchance. But that's okay, because we're going to die anyway. So it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, so in theory, this does not work. In practice, I also have doubts. Mostly because it doesn't seem like it would work. But who am I to say that something won't work? You know? Maybe if I ignore reality, reality will bend to my will. And you know, I feel like it's pretty close in this instance, because if I hadn't gone this far down, it would have worked. So that means we're starting over, guys. Wait, let's count these. Okay, I don't know what these mean. We're just gonna guesstimate it again. This is a good plan. We will not be here for days. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to this point right there. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's the plan. Yeah, this seems good. And we did a little bit of this too, right? Right? Okay, hear me out. We do. Oh shoot. Okay, technically, that gets us where we want to go. But is it as efficient as it could be? That's the part we're not sure about. Okay. It's all part of the plan, guys. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I think this is good. Yeah. No regrets. No regrets. Safe recipe. No regrets. Okay. I'm mature. Okay. Let's see how I want to approach this. Well, I certainly don't want to do that. Oh, that looks like it might be the part where I die. Maybe. But I survived this part, so maybe I survived that part. Only one way to find out. And yay, we survived. How exciting. Okay, we're still alive. We're still alive, guys. We made it. Wow. I feel like the real deal. Okay. Now, hear me out. But not yet, because I'm still developing the plan, okay? Okay, so, but, like, I'm thinking, okay, we don't want to be pulled to the left. Bad. But pulled downwards, yes, good. Counterintuitive, perchance, but good, all the same. And so, the plan is simple. Mostly because I haven't developed all the steps yet. But I think it'll remain simple as we go. Yes, I think this is good. This is very good. Okay. I think I don't need to explain because clearly you guys are also seeing what I'm seeing and that this will totally, definitely, most likely work. Yeah? I think... Oh, you guys are smart. Okay, I'm assuming you're thinking the same thing that I am, in that if we use water, we could maybe get down to here. Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Okay, and then we might be able to do it in one ingredient, except we can't because this one, oh shoot, you can't see me pointing to the screen with my finger. Okay, this one would go to, there would be no right direction, so you're right, that's a crazy idea, and was not very smart. So we're going back to the original plan, of which was fully thought out and formulated in advance. This is all scripted, you know? All completely scripted. Okay. Let's just do this. This seems like a great idea. I didn't want to pull any further down over there because the whole running into this death field on that loop thing wouldn't have really worked well for the recipe, in my personal opinion. But if you find that that's what you wanted to do, you go right ahead and do that. Okay. I don't know what I want to do here because I don't know how this will go. So I'm going to save the recipe and we're just going to do a whole lot of that. And we're going to use some water here. No, we're not using water there because we don't want that leftward movement. We're going to go as close to the center as we can. And then that should be good. That looks good to me. Does that look good to you guys? I think that's a home run. We knew exactly what we were doing from the start. And clearly it shows. Okay. I don't really want to risk that I got the height right on that, so I'm just going to use water to get down there. And hopefully I didn't overshoot it. No, it feels like I almost undershot it. So let's use a little bit more. There we go. All according to plan. Okay, strong potion of lightning, single ingredient type recipe, 6 ingredients total using fluff bloom in the water map. Perfect. Okay, next on our ingredient list is one of my favorites, phantom skirts. And let's see, will they work for this one? Will they work for this one? I mean, I was able to get swiftness with that, right? So let's see. Was I able to? Because that will determine whether or not we can do this. Oh, we were. So that means there is a good chance that I can get to lightning with it as well. So I think what we want to do is, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Going to here, and then yeah, that'll probably work out. I think. Okay. It does go down a bit, so I wonder if we did a little bit of. How far down does it go, though? Okay, if I use like some water. Would that still work? Oh, that gets a little dangerous over there. I don't want to die. I think we're better off not risking trying to get that minuscule amount of path to be upwards bit, and we should just go, because I forgot about how dangerous this one is. I think we should just go with this and, yeah. Oh, I should undo the water that I took away because every little bit counts there, it looks like. Okay, let's try this again. And I want to be as high up as possible, and it helps that I have water. I think I can risk it a bit. Let's go with that. And save recipe. Why am I saving the recipe there? If it doesn't work, then there's no point in keeping it. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Although I guess if I had the room to... Ooh, interesting decision. Interesting decision. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this one. Because I won't survive that, that's for sure. Truly a difficult decision. Let's see if I make it. To here and out. Okay, I would need to... Yeah, let's just go to that. Hey, we survived! And we're banking on the fact that we're going to touch this portal. Otherwise, we're dead. But I have hope. Okay, good. We're good. Oh. Yeah. Okay, we're fine. Okay, hey, this is great. You guys, this is great. And I bet you could do this in 3 ingredients. I just don't have the know-how to do it. Or patience. I mean, I have plenty of patience to do this. Of course I could do this if I wanted to. And well, actually, no. I'm pretty sure someone with better skills is better suited to doing this than me. I want actually a little bit more of a safety net here. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, that seems good to me. And then if I die on this one, it'll be fine because I have that one. Okay, I don't know if that goes far enough to the right, but I think it does. Let's use some water quickly. A little bit more to the right, methinks. And a little bit more even, but I should line up here. Okay. Yeah, that's good. And there you have it. A strong potion of lightning, single ingredient type recipe, 4 ingredients total, using the amazing phantom skirt in water. Okay. Next, right. This ingredient exists. How delightful. Ah, that's not what I want. Ah. Okay. It's a good idea. I should zoom in. Zoom in. That's good enough. I don't really need to care about going to the right as much, right? Oh, except for that part with the death field. So that could get a little dicey, but I think no, it'll definitely be fine. Okay. Oh, I have a headache. I should probably turn the light on. That's a little low. And see, normally I'd be like, that doesn't matter. But I feel like with these ones, they hate me. And if I even try to leave a little room there, or like take the easy way, it'll bite me later. Be like, oh no, sorry, we need exactly that amount of path to get you to your location without using another ingredient. That's what would happen. Okay, let's do this one. Then, I mean, I may as well do this, yeah. Because then I can go up there. Which is really good that I did that because I wouldn't have made it to the effect otherwise. Okay, so use the portal, guys. The portal's there to be your friend, and I think I actually did that perfectly so it lines up at the diagonal, which is actually not what I want to do because of how quickly they grind on diagonals. Because look, let me try to do this. Okay, it didn't do it that time, but that's just because it wanted to prove me wrong. Save here for your own sanity. Oh, that looks undershot. But it's safe! Yay, we're good! Okay, strong potion of lightning, single ingredient type recipe, 5 ingredients total using Fable Bismuth in the water map. Oh, I need to heat it. Right, that's a good part of the process. Good to do that. Okay. Oh, our favorite! Rainbow caps! Somehow worse than Fable Bismuth, but also better. They're complicated. Alrighty. I want to grind it less than that. I want to go to about right around here, I think. Yeah, okay, that'll be interesting. I think I can make it. Maybe I did want to... Ooh, fun times. Okay, let's do that. Oh, darn it. Okay, before I make any more mistakes, let's quickly use water to reset our progress a little, which might help with the part where I almost die. Yeah, might just barely help with that. Or it might make it worse! Yay! Okay. We start over. And we remember about the part where I almost die. And that time we're going to leave it fully ground because of what happens if we don't. Okay. This is all part of the plan that I definitely have. Okay. Let's do that. Let's see where that's not right. Let's see where that leaves us. Okay, the question is, do I want more rightward direction? Yes, I do, so I can get that little bit of path, because that makes a pretty big difference in my opinion. Ah, that should be safe, but just in case, I'm going to do a little bit more there. Okay, that's definitely safe. I think. Yeah, oh, definitely, but not that safe. My goodness, what was I thinking? Okay. I probably want to go here again so that I'm more in the open, I'd guess. Let's save this in case I need to do it more or less. I'd guess more, if anything. Okay. Okay, we're only going to use this ring right here that we're in. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, I should have gone further to the right. No, because it wouldn't have mattered anyway. I don't think. Okay, we're gonna go further to the right on this one. Not that it really matters. Okay. And that's good. And then, ew, there's a bug. Okay. Save here. No. No. Sorry, there's a bug. It's disgusting. Try to fly in my face. And now it's on my screen again. That's just wonderful. It just wants to play the game too. I forgot about that. Okay, I need to focus. Lock in. Ignore the bug that's flying around my face. Okay. feel like this game actually has jump scares for when you accidentally mix or whatever to, or use water too quickly, like more than you meant to, you know? Oh, this one would have worked on that ring too, so I didn't need to go through all of that. Okay, well, but don't you guys enjoy... Oh, wait, actually, you know what? This gives us a second chance, so let's just take advantage of that. And... because even if I miss this one, I can use water to get back to here, and then use this one. That's perfect. This was all part of the plan. Okay, or if I overwater it because I get distracted by a bug, or because I undershot it. Which honestly I should have expected to happen. Okay, let's do that again. Okay. I'm just going to use water here, and then go for it. Normally I wouldn't do that, because it affects where you'll end up when you're over here and you use water. I mean, anywhere, but like, if you don't have the line exactly aligned to here, then if you use water like over here, then it'll mess up where you would normally go. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense if you don't think about it, I guess. And so then I could end up undershooting it, but because I have this really long path over here and I'd end up in the death field anyway, I have the extra path to not really care if I would have undershot it or whatever, you know, anyway. To not care about how much it throws off the path to the left, I guess. That might be a better way of phrasing it. Okay, anyway, point is, we're here. It was already there, but I wanted it. It's still not lined up perfectly, but it looks so much prettier when the line's like, okay, anyway. Strong potion of lightning, single ingredient type, 5 ingredients total using rainbow caps in the water map. This one won't work. No. Actually, no, because the end point is to the left, so it wouldn't work. This one is a no as yeah, that shouldn't work, because that goes here. That wouldn't take me over here. So yeah, we're good. It wouldn't work. Nope. Not even a little bit. Nope. No. Oh, this one, sorry, definitely not. I was thinking about this one again. But I wouldn't have enough portals along the way to take out the leftward movement and get just the rightward movement, and the rightward movement is negligible anyway, so... Anyway. Not completely negligible, but... yeah, essentially. Because, yeah, it wouldn't... Okay. I think we're good on the lightning potions, which is shocking to me. But I guess that's how it is. No. Not enough portals. Okay. I won't be doing this one, no. No, this one probably wouldn't work. Because you don't have a portal close enough by. But if you had, like, a portal, like, in this general area, it's possible, I think. But not as things are, no. Okay, so yeah, that's it for lightning. Next is... Charm? Charm feels like the right move. Charm and then... Sunshine. Or... Light? Yeah, I think it's light. And then I guess we'd go to strength, or stone skin, sorry. And then to magical vision. Ugh. We'll save those two joys for last. Yeah, because those are like 4th ring, not 3rd ring. And then we'll go with libido with magical vision. Honestly, I guess they are, like, this one's probably less difficult than libido in a lot of ways because of the portal here and here and here. Okay, yeah, we'll include invisibility, and we'll even include flight. Did I already do flight? That would have been a nice gift to myself. No. Nope, I did not. Man, I suck. Okay. Let's do one more potion effect and then call it a night. Or I could just call it a night now so then it's easier to keep the videos separate. That might be smart. But it was such a small one because there were so few ingredients that actually worked for lightning. So let's just do charm. And yeah. Okay. We're starting. Okay, maybe I should actually do like this one. Okay. I don't think this one will work. But maybe with the portal? Whoa. Yeah, that's not looking so good for this one, but I'd want to use water, but I don't think that would help. We're gonna miss that portal, which means we're doomed. Quite possibly doomed. Although, maybe with the backward movement we would have a chance. And the water. Can't forget about the water. So I should grind it less, is what I'm thinking. Not that I think I'll make it out of this alive, because it seems... Actually, no. I don't want to risk being that close to the death field. I think I'm gonna die anyway. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think that one's gonna work out. Just because it really doesn't matter what I do at this point, because I am going to use the portal. This one moves me too far to the left without going high enough up to compensate for it. So this one's a no-go too. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. Okay, so no to Blood Ruby. How about this one? This one seems like it has the same issue. Looks like it. But we might be able to use the portal with this right word thing. Let's find out. Okay. There we go. Okay. So far. Interesting. I don't want to grind it any more than this because I think we'd hit the death field. Oh wait, that looks like I might die there too. Okay, so I want to grind it less on this return. Just a little bit there. Okay, let's try that again. Ah, okay. That was less than I intended, but that's okay. Okay. That looks a lot like how I die. Because we're already low. But, okay, we got a reset point. I love those points. Okay, this one should work. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I should be fine. This little part is in case I overshoot it with the whirlpool. Okay. I'm gonna overshoot it on purpose because I can use water along this point if I need to. And that way I don't risk undershooting it. Okay, there you go. Strong potion of charm, single ingredient type recipe, 4 ingredients total using bloodthorn in the water map. Next we have lust mushroom, I mean. We're gonna try to do the same thing with probably less success. And by probably, I mean definitely. Because this one has way more, ooh, this is gonna be close if I make it. Yay, I made it. Okay, I'm just gonna use water to get to the center of this thing and then use heat so it goes a little quicker. It goes much further to the left, this path. And yeah, so it's doomed to fail, unfortunately. And this one, it doesn't really work with using water to get vertical movement on the leftward plants, or the diagonal plants. So I'm just going to call it for this ingredient. Mushroom is out. And then we're going to try it with this one, I guess. Because how could that go wrong? Okay, and we're just going to do a little bit of that and a little bit of this. And I don't want any of this path, actually. I do want this. I think I want a little bit of this. Yeah. This is what I want, right? Here. Oh no, not that. Because that is too far to the left. This is good. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit far to the right though, so let's take off a little bit more of that. And that's still a lot, but hopefully it's better. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, wait, no, I don't want that. I just want... There we go. And let's do that again. And that should be perfect to get to that effect, hopefully. Save recipe here. I don't think I want to use the portal. I just want to... Again, this is one where you should overshoot it rather than undershoot because the water is going this way. Okay, that should be good. Maybe overshot, maybe not. But if it is, I mean, it is, sorry, I was talking about overshot on the x-axis. It's definitely overshot on the y-axis, so I'll need water for that. But the question is if I will need to go further on the path. Anyway, I don't know if the... Oh! Okay, that's why I should not talk while crafting. Hopefully this will be fine. Yeah, Okay, we're going to do the same thing. And I overshot it again. But this time I won't talk while using water. And that should help. Okay, there we go. Strong potion of charm with no issues whatsoever in the crafting of this recipe. Single ingredient type recipe, 5 ingredients total using Boom Bloom in the water map. Truly an incredible ingredient. Okay, this one's not gonna work, just saying. But I would be, a terrible person if I didn't try, because this is one of the best ingredients in the game, at least in early game. And probably still a little bit later in the game. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a little bit of this to get as much upward movement as possible without what's the word? Dying? No, that's not right. Without the leftward movement? Okay, I think I still have some there, but I don't want to risk taking off any of the upward movement. So let's try that and see if it is enough to get us. That's not bad. Still, we'll die, but we'll survive longer than I expected, which is a plus in my book, personally. But yeah, this is a no-go, unfortunately. If you guys can make it work, I am very impressed and support you in your endeavors. But it's not for me. Okay. This one should work. Except that it won't. Just to be clear. So, yeah. I don't know why I gave you the false hope. I was really hoping that I would be able to get some of the height right here paired with this part so that it would be really good, but I just don't think that I can do that. So I think what I need to do is... Well, first, let's save the recipe and try going through here. And I'm going to be quiet for a second. Oh, especially because I just died, so now I have to be sad. But let's continue from here. And just move a little bit further up here. And then we won't die. See. Oh, that was close. Okay. Yeah, let's just go through here and see what happens. Oh, and there's that part where I said I would die. I'm pretty sure that's the part I was talking about, at least. So we need to grind that less and just go to here is what I'm hearing. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, but if I could get more height, I would also die, but maybe I would survive longer. So let's try that again. And we're gonna do it like this, I think. Yeah, let's... I don't know if that's enough to make a real difference. I wish... Okay. I want to use as little of this as possible. That looks like I might have used a little too little. Yeah, that would be the part where I die again. Okay, here, let's try to make one where I don't die so soon. I think that is possible. But maybe not probable. Ah! Well, that is not what I want at all. You guys, the bug is back. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Freaks me out. Okay. we need to deal with this thing, because it's like a big one too. Like, it has wings, guys. It has wings. You know anything about me, it's that I despise bugs. Anyway, I don't know where it went. Probably back to Nightmare Land where it came from. But we should be able to make it through here, right? Right? Nope. Okay. Sorry. Distracted driving. I thought that little piece of ground whatever was a bug, and I was horrified. Okay. I used to have it down to a science where in this portal I could go without dying, and I think it's the second ring. But I feel like I could... Yeah, okay, it's the second ring. Okay. Now that's the part where I die again, but, like, can't it not be the part where I die? Okay, I think that this is a lost cause. But we're gonna try one last thing. So it can maybe not be a lost cause. Okay. Oh my gosh. So paranoid right now. There's, like, dust things. Like, there was a feather that just floated around for some reason, and I thought it was the bug. Okay. We're gonna go with that. That was not... That one probably will be fine, right? Okay, wait. Maybe, though, if I use some of the leftward movement, I won't be so close to this part. As long as I don't do too much so that I, like, you know, I wouldn't want to die because I was too far to the left. But if I can be careful with that, maybe it would work. Okay. I think that won't be enough where I'll die on this side. Let's hope that I also survive that side. Oh, that's a little close for comfort. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So, not quite where we want to be. And we'd still die. I'm losing faith in this system, guys. Okay, but hear me out. If we ground more to the right, that might be better. So let's try again. Wait, this isn't what I want. Okay. Let's try again. And then succeed instead of failing. Yeah, I know, it's a crazy idea, right? Okay. Let's try this one on for size. And let's do a little bit of this, and a little bit of this, and maybe even a little bit of... Oh, maybe not that, though. Let's... Yeah, like this is good. And... Okay, if we position ourselves directly below the fan, then that can help tell us what is survivable. That doesn't seem fully survivable, but now I think it is. Okay. Oh, I should delete my recipes. Here, let's do this. Okay. I don't know what that one is. Okay. Now let's go. Oh, right. The part where I saved my recipe. So guys, we survived that. We survived that. I'm telling you. This part I'm not so sure about. Okay, but we were really close that time, which unfortunately gives me hope that it's possible. So the issue was that we were too close to the left. How can we fix that? I feel like we had more wiggle room over here still, so maybe we can make it work. I'm gonna try it out. Okay. Maybe a little more. See, the problem though is that the more we go to the left, the more we take off height, which isn't good. Is not advisable, I must say. But, oh wait, that's not what I want. My bad. Okay. Very unfortunate. We're going to try one more time. Maybe 3 more times. This is risky still, but might work. Oh, that would work. Okay. Okay. I still have faith. So here's the part where we try again the next 3 times. Let's try from here again. And let's go further than we've gone before. Okay, there's like no leftward movement now, which I don't know if we'll make it out of this side. Doesn't look promising. Looks very not promising. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna need to do a little less than that. Okay, I don't know if that's any different. I should really be counting these. Oh, that's not very good, is it? Okay, but wait, hear me out. Actually, no, that was stupid. Okay, don't listen to me. I was thinking if I used water here, I could pull myself here, but then I forgot I need to survive this part still. Maybe a little bit of water surely wouldn't hurt that badly, right? That still looks like death. Gonna be honest with you guys. My ingredients are rapidly diminishing. Okay. There's gotta be a way to do this, you guys. Like, there's gotta be. Okay, wait. What if I just do more to the right on this one? Why haven't I been thinking of this, you guys? I'm crazy. Where is it? This one. Okay. Good. Okay. Now this one. It does bring us a little lower, but it also brings us more to the right, more significantly than our other options in the past. And I might have a safe area like up here. I don't remember where I was, honestly, well enough to determine that, or if that's... Oh! Let's not die. We've made it too far to die to that again, right? No way that would happen again. Okay, I think this was a pretty good... Like, our best one was around here. Okay, let's try that again. Interesting development, I must say. This is... Wait, is this... Wait, you guys! This is it, right? Okay, hear me out. I feel like this works. Right? Am I crazy? I might be a little crazy, honestly. Let's try it, though. I'm not convinced this actually does work anymore. Shoot. Okay, it didn't work. But that was better than ever before. So let's try again. And let's do the same thing, except more. Because I don't think I was really in danger of dying there. I was a little low. I will admit. That part wasn't great. But I have nothing to add to that statement, honestly. It's just, it wasn't great. I'm gonna keep trying, though. And sorry if you're watching this on stream, because that sucks. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I look forward to seeing you again after you... Ooh, that was not the plan. That was, just to be clear, that was not my plan. I got a little distracted. Didn't keep an eye on how far we were in the whirlpool. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you again once you skip to the part where we solve this, or more likely, don't. Oh my gosh, that was not right. That was... Okay, I should stop talking. That was more than I meant to do. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Not sure how this is going to go. I have a feeling, though, that it will lead to my death. But there's always hope. There is always hope until I run out of this ingredient. And that was not very good outcome. No, I will say that it was not a very good outcome. We are going to save it at this point. Okay, I'm gonna save it like right here. I want to see how that one does. That feels too low. Really does. I must say. Okay, and then we're gonna save it. I'm gonna save it around here, I think. Wait, no, I still die at that point. Let's save it here. Okay, let's try it right there. Oh, and that's still the death part. Okay, let's continue here. Okay, now we try again. Okay, that's also the death part, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. But I almost made it through that one, so let's just get a little bit closer. And now I think I can maybe make it through there. Yeah, I can definitely make it through there. Oh, that's low, though. That's very, very low. Oh, we made it. Sweet. Okay. Not sure how this will turn out, but I have hope. Hope is a liar. Okay, I don't think I'm good enough to get this to work, but I think it is possible. Theoretically speaking, I think someone could do it. I don't want to, make you guys suffer through it anymore. Try it though, please, and please tell me how you did it if it succeeds, or please let me know that I'm not in. Well, no, I think it's possible, so then I would be insane if it wasn't possible. But let me know if I'm sane and it's possible, and let me know if I'm insane and it's not possible. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, moving on to our next ingredient. This one won't work, so that makes it easier. Also not going to work. That's a big maybe, but in the end, I think it's a no. So, no. Nope. Not enough leftward movement, I'm afraid. And by afraid, I mean I am rejoicing that it is not enough. Okay, we can definitely get to it with this one. I'm pretty sure. Let's move to the right there. I think that would be good. Okay. Oh, right. Let's restart this. Oh, I don't need to do that to restart. I just need to do this. Because I want just a little bit of rightward movement here. Actually, never mind. I don't want that because what my plan was won't work. So it doesn't matter how I get there, as long as I get there. I'll still do it just to make it easier on myself, so I can cut off some of the distance anyway, so I can get there sooner and with more path left over. But I think ultimately that won't help me as much as starting at right here will help me with this one. You see what I mean? Okay. Anyway, which means I have to cut off all of that path that is right here, which means I can't keep the path that I do have over there. And we're gonna do this, and it's gonna be okay if it goes a little to the right, because we're gonna like that anyway, because, oh wait, actually, we want it to go even more to the right, so hopefully that's alright. Oh wait, that didn't do anything. Anyway, yeah, let's just do a little bit of this. You know what I just realized? Today is Wednesday, which means the new episode of Honey Lemon Soda, I think that's what it's called, is out, which is very exciting. to me, at least. This should be good, hopefully. It might be a little too far to the left, but yeah, there's the part where we die. Okay, let's try this again. Oh no, oh no, that wasn't right either. Let's try this again. I didn't get enough of it so that I'll survive, but that's okay. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try again. Okay, surely this one will work. Yay, we may have overdone it though, but that's okay. That part is not so good. I must admit that. Maybe the best idea is to no, because you won't get there enough. Very interesting how this develops. Maybe I'll survive going through there. I was a little worried that would happen. And by little, I mean I had a feeling. But I was really hoping that if I ignored it, it wouldn't be the case. But yeah, it's a rough one. I don't think I can get through here either. Oh well, we tried. Good try. Good try, friends. I'm trying to think if there's any way to make this work, but I just don't think that there is. Because even if I hadn't gone down, I would have been here, and I would have gone through here. That wouldn't have worked. Oh well. If you think of a solution, again, let me know in the comments, and I will make a video. This one, I don't have good feelings about this one working. But technically, it should probably, theoretically work. So we're going to do it. We're going to get to wind, and then we're going to do this. Yeah, this is the plan. This is the plan. Okay, not that one. If we use water, we are directly above the start here, so we can probably use that to our advantage. I think we should be able to. I just don't know if we have enough of an advantage for it to matter. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. It would be better if I had only gone a little bit lower, but we will work with that. And now we are going to go through here. I don't want to mess with this path because this is the perfect path where it gets through without dying. And if you just move a little bit of anything, it might not work. But this is the part where I want to do that. And actually, I want to use water at this point so that I get as much leftward movement as possible. Okay, now we're going to regret every life decision we've ever made because I don't know that this is actually possible anymore. I had some hope, but that's quickly getting crushed. Still gonna keep on trying, keep on trucking. But I am losing that faith rapidly. Especially because I think I die at that point. Oh, I survive, yay. How delightful. Okay. Not quite sure how we're going to make it here, but on the bright side, I think it might be possible to get a flight with one wind bloom, or with whirlweed only. Not one, obviously, it's too far for that, but anyway, doesn't matter. Point is, wonder if we could, okay, we're going to need to, this is the best place to use water right now. Oh, we can definitely make that work as long as we can hit that portal. But can we hit the portal? That's the question. Okay, we're going to use water here again. Oh, that's pulling me away from it. I don't like that. I'm going to cry. Not actually, but I feel it in my soul. The tears, they're ready because that's just so barely not close enough. And I don't think it's going to do well if I use water at this point. It'll just pull me too far away. We've got to keep trying, though. Oh, wait, actually, no, this is alright. Aw, shucks, I should have saved it because I could have done it all with just this one ingredient. Okay. I'm so sorry, but we have to go through that again. I know, it's tough. It hurts. It hurts. You're right, I'll save the potion just in case. Also, I am talking to myself. No one's commenting on this right now, so I'm not crazy, but yeah. Also not trying to lie to you guys and make you think that people are commenting. I am absolutely responding to my own thoughts out loud without voicing the first thoughts, because that makes sense to do for some reason to me. I don't want that one. Do I? No, I don't. I don't. Okay. Nope, not that. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoomity, zoom, 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 zoom. Ah! Okay, saving here. And we're gonna go to the furthest right point. And use water here. Until we can't anymore. That is about there, but I think I can do it more. I just don't want to risk losing like everything, you know? Let's save here just in case, and then let's add this and add some more water and save first. Okay, I think I can survive that. I could have done more. I could have done more. Okay, I should go back and redo that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try it again. I definitely could have survived more than that. Can I survive that? That's the question. And I can do better than that. Oh, I didn't save it from there. Okay, my mistake. Ah, I ran out of recipes. Okay. Let's erase this. Okay, and let's try it out. I think I can do better than that. Use a little bit more water. Okay, save. I can do better. Okay. I think, wait, this is, okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that we were doing the modern ones and not doing the previous iterations. Now this one, we did it. I think I could do better than that, but I didn't save that one, so I don't really want to try again. But here, let's save this. Go back to the previous one. Okay, continue from here. And let's use even more water, because I'm pretty sure I didn't touch this bone. So we're going to do that this time. And we survived, so we were able to improve it. And I think you could even get closer than that, but I'm hoping that we don't need to. Honestly, any little bit will help. Okay, let's... Is it worse than last time? It might be worse than last time. I mean, I did make that choice way back when I went a little bit further here. I didn't think it would have that much of an effect, though. I was hoping it would actually help. But I guess not. Either way, we wouldn't have made it to the point that we want to make it to regardless. So let's save here and then Do that. Oh, I should have been more careful, but I think it's okay. Okay. Now this is the part where I want to fully grind this one. Ah. Okay, then we're gonna just save it again, why not? Use water here. Oh, right. I forgot that I don't need to go over here because I hit it here. Okay, that's fine then. And then we are going to get in here and eat this path. See, whirlweed is just one of the most amazing plants in this game. I hope you guys can understand from this video why it's one of my favorites, because it is absolutely glorious. Okay, I actually didn't want to do that. I wanted to use this as a backup, but that's fine. This will still work, and we are just going to delete one of these failures and move it up here and move this back here. This is going to make a mess of the sorting system. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. We just have to know that that's where we're going. Oh, right. I should save this. Maybe I should have saved sooner or like closer to the actual effect. I would undershoot this one at this point of the process because you have this path. Anyway, there you go. Strong potion of charm, single ingredient type recipe, six ingredients total using whirlweed in the water map. Next, after whirlweed, we have this one, which we already proved works. Yay, we're done. Right? I don't have to do that again, right? Yeah, I didn't do it for lightning. I'm not doing it for this one. Easy. Done. Okay. This one doesn't work. Didn't I already try? I'm confused. Oh, maybe I was doing that for another one. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of this one, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's look at this one. I can get to the portal from here. I can get up here from here. I don't think I can get up here from here. And it's not... I don't know. I want to try it. I just don't think it'll work. Let's try that. Okay, and then we go to here. We use that, but the problem is I need to take off path anyway, so this does nothing for me, except make sure I don't die to that thing. That thing being the death field that I hate. Okay, and then we want this. Oh, that will definitely kill me though. Most likely. Oh, and I don't... let me erase some of these. Starting with this one. I need to organize them too, because... Okay. There we go. Now it's nice and mostly clean. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. What was I doing? Right, this one. Save recipe. Not yet, not yet. I need to... No, yeah. Save recipe. Silly me. Okay, now we do this part. And... let's see... Okay, I might die on this one. Or I might not. So we're gonna save it, and then we're gonna go through. Okay, we might survive that. Yeah, we survived that. But we can't get high enough up. Sorry, I tried. Oh well. Next, Fluff Bloom. I mean, Fluff Bloom, you can't go up because of how wide it is the problem. You could go... You could go around, but that would be a lot of work. I don't think there is a way. Oh wait, actually, one second. Let me try something quickly. Let me just see if this works. Promising. Yeah, that part is still a little worrisome because it'll kill me if I use it. It's a little bit troubling, but maybe we can avoid that by not dying. But didn't I try to do this to get to lightning? Or did I just go straight that way? I don't know. I've lost track at this point. Oh, okay. That was a little risky. Okay, I just want to get rid of this path, guys. Fluff Bloom is difficult to get rid of. Oh, thank goodness for water. Imagine if I just left that and we went right through the death field and died immediately. So let's not do that. And in fact, let's save this right here. So if I accidentally do that, I can go back and fix my mistake. Okay, let's do that much, I guess. Save recipe here, go through. How do we do? Hey, look, we can do it! Awesome! We love that. And I think we could even... Not that that really does anything, but one less step, I guess. Okay. Now we're gonna do the same thing that we did down there at the starting point. And get this. Oh, that was close. Okay. And we could do it this way, but let's just make it a little bit easier on ourselves and remove this part too. Okay. And I'm gonna undershoot it, be too far to the left basically, so I have some wiggle room in case things go wrong. Okay, perfect. Strong potion of charm, single ingredient type recipe, 3 ingredients total using Fluff Bloom in the water map. Did not think it would be that efficient. That's pretty good. What are my other recipes so far for single ingredient charm? 5, 6, 4, 3. Impressive. And that's including the Foggy Parasol one? Parasol? Wait, is this not the one that I did? Was I thinking something else? Oh, wait. Yeah, Foggy Parasol was the other one, right? Did I not actually do that? What was I thinking about? Okay, so I guess we will be doing Foggy Parasol because I don't see one. Okay, why was I thinking that I had? Oh, because I had for this one. That's right. Okay. So we're gonna go back in time a little bit in terms of the ingredients map and where things are. And we are going to just do a little bit of this. And making it work is the thing. That's the important part. So I think for this, we are going to have to start here. Yeah. Because that's not going to work. Yeah, okay. Let's just add this one in, and I think even if we add a little bit of this to the end, that could help us get further away from this. Then we can use more of this and get more leftward movement in the end. Okay. I think that's plenty. Oh, right, I need to worry about this part too. How tall is that? It should be fine. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Oh, except for the part where I forgot about that part. That should still be fine. Yeah, that should be perfect. Okay, why am I still trying, honestly? There we go. Don't really like the idea of leaving it that close, so let's do this instead. Oh, sorry, I got a little scared about how close I would be there. Okay. I just want a little bit of movement to the there, so let's try that. Perfect. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Let's do this again. That should be fine. And then one more of these. But let's get to the whirlpool first so we can see a little bit better what we're going to be doing, what we're dealing with here. Okay. That gives me 2 tries. So let's do this one and let's just go full circle and maybe we can have multiple tries. Well, we won't because that'll be too low then, but I don't care. Okay. Let's just go with that because it'll probably work. Yeah, his little wings, it's like a bee. Okay, there you go. Strong Potion of Charm. Single ingredient type recipe. 5 ingredients total using Foggy Parasol in the water map. Next. What do we have next? We just did Foggy Parasol, but before that we did Fluff Bloom. So now we are on Magma Morels? And that doesn't work, so Sulfur Shelves, but those also don't work. So we are back to one of the best Phantom Skirts. How do we want to play this? Because we could get to the whirlpool and use this, but then we have the issue of that. But if we start a new one here, then we could go straight up, and I think that's our best bet. So yeah, let's do that. That should be good. Yeah, that's fine. I can get there. Then I'll use the heat to bring me here, and then I can eat this path. And then we add another one on and just get the height from that. I am a little worried about that part. Oh, wait. I could have gotten some height and rightward movement if I had ground it fully to that part and then... No, because I still needed to eat this path, so it wouldn't have worked. Okay, thank goodness. I was worried that I had a missed opportunity there. Okay, let's try this again. If I start from there... Oh, wait, right. I have this part, so I can still do that. Okay. I think just right here would be good. Like right there. Let's try that. Let's save our recipe here. And then let's do a little bit of this, 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 and then a little bit of heat here. Okay. Save again. Let's try. It's a little close. Yeah, a little too close. Didn't work very well. Oh no, oh no, oh no. No! Okay, that also didn't work because I wasn't careful about the heat. That doesn't work either. I was hoping if I had less... Okay, we're gonna try that one more time. Oh no, no, no. Okay. Less downward movement. Hopefully that will help, but if it doesn't, and it really doesn't, so we're gonna go one back. Go here. Oh my gosh. Wow. I really need to be more careful about that. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is not that, but here. And even if this doesn't work, we can still do it. Most likely. Maybe not though because of that. Okay. I'll keep my thoughts to myself for now and use them if needed. Okay, that's way too much. But like, that's a little bit more. It might just work. Okay, let's save there. Oh, that's a little bit risky. Yeah, but I think we were close. No! Okay. 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 Okay, so not quite the best option. So what we're gonna do instead is probably continue from here. No, we're not gonna continue from here. We're gonna continue from here. Okay, and now we are going to... Right, I've forgotten. Okay, hopefully that's tall enough. I think that's too much over here. Yeah, that's way too much. Okay, okay, wait 1 second. 1 second. Okay. So to answer the question I didn't ask out loud, I would need to stop here for that to work. Gotcha. Which is really too bad. I wonder if I had used water sooner, if that would have worked. Okay. Okay, let's just delete all of these. Continue from here. Okay. Let's try... That must be too high, right? Let's just try from here first and see what happens on this one. Okay. How are we doing with this one? Okay, if I had a little bit more height, that would work, I think. Yeah, we survived that part. So let's try this. Okay, hey, it worked. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, right. But that's okay. Because, okay, that's fine. And then for this part, we could either do the long process of Okay, that's not that long of a process, honestly. But we could also just go to here and use it that way. I think I'll just do it here because to me, this feels like it's easier. Okay, and then we'll just use water. There you go. Strong potion of charm, single ingredient type recipe, 4 ingredients total using phantom skirts in the water map. And next we have our favorite 2 ingredients, Fable Bismuth and Rainbow Cap, because who doesn't like those ingredients together? We're not going to use them together, though, obviously. Okay. Here we go. Doesn't really matter where I'm going with this one, because I think I'm going to use the portal. Yeah, I'm going to use the portal. It would have been cool if I was close enough for that portal to work. Okay. Yeah, I think that this is a good plan to use this as, yeah. To use the portal as a portal. That's good. Let's make sure we survive that. Yay, we survived that. Okay. And next, this one. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, first, let's use some water. I did too much. Okay, I think that's in line. Okay. Saving here. Okay, I think that's good or overshot. But it's one of the 2. Yay, it was good. Strong potion of charm, single ingredient type recipe, 6 ingredients total using Fable Bismuth in the water map. Thank goodness that's over. Rainbow Cap's next. Truly one of the wonders of the world. Rainbow Bismuth. Wonder how I should use this. Think... Yeah, that might be for the best. Not that far. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now, this part is going to be difficult, but it might actually be not difficult. It's kind of difficult to say. Sorry, that's frustrating. Okay. I don't know. I must have done this for Rainbow Cap, or for Swiftness, right? I must have gone this way. So I probably already figured it out, but unfortunately I don't remember doing that. So, here we are, trying to reinvent the wheel or rediscover it. One of the two. Let's just go with this and try that. Oh, I should have thought of that. Okay. This'll be fine. We're doing it again. Honestly, if I do that, that should be fine, right? That was close. Okay, let's save this. Okay, I think that should be good, although it's actually a little too close. But I still want to try it just in case. I think it was pretty close to being safe. Yeah, see there? It's perfect. Okay. Now this is the part that gets interesting. If I had gone a little bit more, I probably wouldn't have been able to do that anyway, so it's fine. Let's try 45 degrees from here. That should be good. I don't think that having that extra... Oh, wait, yeah, that'll be great. Okay, let's try this. Okay, bear with me. I think this will work. I should have saved the recipe before this, but that's fine. I'll do it now. Not that that will rescue me from my hubris, but oh well. Zoom, 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 zoom. Ah, okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through the portal as soon as possible. Zoom, 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 zoom. Yes! Sweet. Okay. This is off, but I want to do it here. Okay. There we go. Strong potion of charm, single ingredient type recipe, 4 ingredients total using not weird shrooms, sorry, those are the weird ones. Rainbow caps. In the water map. Ooh, free books, free books. No! The free books! It's not worth it, it's not worth it. They don't really do anything. Okay. Next, Shadow Chanterelle won't work. This Hairy Banana won't work. No. I can't get to the portal with this. I can't get to the portal with this. I can't get to the portal with this. I could definitely get to the portal with this, I think. Okay. I was really trying to convince myself, but I don't think it worked. Okay, let's try this. Dang it. I can get to the portal with this. Oh, I was hoping that would bring me closer, but it brought me farther away. I think I'm still close enough. Yep, okay. If I can't get to the first ring, though, that will be not very good. Oh, I'm so close to being in the first ring. Let me through! Let me through! Okay, but this is possible. I just messed up at that one part. Having this actually would help me because I think it would give me some space to get away from the bad effect of the death field. The effect being death, of course. Okay. How is it worse than before? Whatever. This is surely fine, right? No, not if I do that. Okay. We start over. We start over. We adapt. And don't do the same thing again. And that was an accident. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Now we zoom in and delete a recipe or two. Or more. That's good enough. Okay. And now we save the recipe. Oh, okay. And we're in. This should help us, just in case, though. There we go. Okay, yeah, we're totally safe, guys. We're totally safe. Okay. Now, for this part, the part that will totally work, but actually, it definitely won't because, I mean, I'm sure you can see why it won't work. It's not going to do well, guys. But the important thing is we tried. We tried, and that's what matters. I think we learned something here. I'm not sure what, but I think it involves giving up. Because now I'm ready to give up because that's not going to work. And it's healthy to give up when you don't know what you're, like, when you don't know what to do. Sometimes it's good to persevere. And sometimes it's good to admit that, hey, I don't have the tools I need to do this. And so I'm not cut out for the task. And that is what I'm doing here. For this one, at least. I'm going to keep looking. But I think that's all there is for charm. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't see anything else that I would like. I feel like this used to have, like the blood ruby did, but I'm probably wrong on that. Like when it kind of did a stuttering effect and like a little ziggy zag, which it makes more sense for this to do a ziggy zag because of the whole sparks and electricity and lightning thing. But whatever. I love this game, just to be clear. I love it. I don't know. Okay. I think that's all for lightning and charm. Hopefully you guys find more and let me know about them. But that's what I've got for single ingredient type recipes and water for those two effects. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great night, or day, or afternoon, or evening,